I just got to the park and there's an Ivysaur on my nearby sightings. Gonna try to find this ASAP. What is going on? Gunners Live coming at you with another Pokemon Go video here on my channel. This is going to be episode number 9 in the series. If you haven't seen episode number 5, 6, 7, or 8, annotations will be on the screen now directing you to those videos, or you can find links in the description box. Let me break it down for you how episode 9 is going to work. So I'm going to start off in just a few moments updating you all with everything that's happened with my Pokemon collection since the end of episode number 8. I've actually caught 7 brand new Pokemon and I have footage of all of it. After that, I'm going to go to the park, probably by myself. I think my friends are busy right now, but I'm going to go try to catch some new Pokemon and also try to catch some new high CP Pokemon than ones I already have. I'm going to wrap up the video by doing some evolutions. I know I'm going to have a new high CP overall Pokemon at the end of this video, and you might be wondering why I'm going to be doing evolutions in back-to-back videos, episode 8 and episode 9. That is actually because I have something special planned for episode number 10. So I'm not going to be doing any any evolutions in episode number 10. It's going to be a challenge video. That's the only hint I'm going to tell you right now. But be sure to come back next Wednesday to check it out. As I said, since the end of episode number 8, I've caught 7 brand new Pokemon. The first one you see on the screen now is actually a Kabuto. So I was at the park with my brother Kyle and my friend Rhydon. We were walking around. The Kabuto showed up on our nearby, and then we sort of worked a grid, ended up finding it at the park. First brand new Pokemon here in episode number 9. Literally minutes after we caught that Kabuto, we were walking sort of towards the parking lot where we had parked, and a Grimy showed up on the screen. I've had Grimy show up on my nearby before, but never actually been in a battle against one. So I throw a Pokeball, as you can see on the screen right now, and I ended up catching the Grimy for the second brand new Pokemon here in episode number 9. The third new Pokemon here in episode 9 was an Arbok. So I have an Ekans, and I think I have enough candies in order to evolve an Ekans into an Arbok, but it's cool that I was actually able to catch this one in the wild. So I believe I gave it a few berries, and then on the screen right now you can see I threw a Great Ball, 1, 2, 3 wobbles. So there you go, a third brand new Pokemon added to the Pokedex here in episode number 9. Arbok is a pretty legit evolved form of Ekans. Once again, literally minutes after I caught that Arbok, I actually ended up running into a Meowth, which would be a brand new Pokemon, so I decided to go ahead and try to catch it. I guess this was sort of like Team Rocket Day, you know, I get an Arbok and then a Meowth. So I'm going to go ahead and use a Great Ball. I typically use Great Balls or Ultra Balls whenever I come up against new Pokemon, just because I don't want them to run away. I want to be able to add them to the Pokedex, but just as I did catch the Arbok, I do catch the Meowth. Fourth brand new Pokemon here in episode number 9, added to the Pokedex. Another new Pokemon here on the screen, a Rhydon. Two crazy things about this Pokemon catch. First of all, I literally parked my car, walked across the bridge to the main area of the park I typically go to, and the Rhydon was just there within minutes of me arriving to the park. Second crazy thing about this catch is that it was only about 50 feet away from where I caught a Rhyhorn in a previous episode. So as you can see on the screen right now, I just got a great throw with the Ultra Ball. Do I catch it here with this one, or does it break free? We got 1, 2, and 3 rolls, so I guess I catch it here, give it a berry, threw some Ultra Balls and missed, and then I end up catching it with a great throw. So Rhydon, another new Pokemon here in episode number 9, added to our Pokedex. Another new Pokemon you can see on the screen right now is an Ivysaur. So this is a pretty legit catch, pretty high CP as well at 811. Already have caught a bunch of Bulbasaurs and then caught one Venusaur back in episode number 7. If you want to go check that out, it's about a 5-minute battle between me and a Venusaur. Used more than 20 Ultra Balls to catch it, but Ivysaur on the screen right here, using an Ultra Ball, it breaks free. Let's see, do I give it another berry? Because that's typically what I would do. Yes, I bury it up, throw another Ultra Ball. Let's see how long it takes me to catch this, because Venusaur was by far the toughest Pokemon I've had to catch as far as my Pokemon collection goes. Throwing some Ultra Balls right now, this Ivysaur is just jumping over the throws. I was sort of waiting here. Let's see if this Ivysaur is going to jump. It doesn't jump anymore. I throw another Ultra Ball. It is a great throw. How many wobbles do we get? There's 1, there's 2, and there is 3. So bang, add Ivysaur to the Pokedex. Now I've caught Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard, so I have that full set. And then I've also caught Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur, so I have that full set. And I've caught Squirtle and Wartortle. Just need to catch a Blastoise sometime in the future, and then I'll have that. Finishing up the recap here, the last new Pokemon I caught between episode 8 and episode 9 up to this point is the Sandshrew CP 276. I did catch this. It was a new added Pokemon to the Pokemon collection. You see I'm using a Great Ball on the screen right now. Launched that ball over the sand shrew's head. But this is the first time I've actually come up against a sand shrew. First time I see one on my nearby screen. Went ahead, worked the grid, hunted it down, and found it. I believe some of my friends, my brother might even have one already, but this was my first one, so very excited about this catch. Adding the sand shrew to the Pokedex. Yes, let's go. To finish up this recap, let's just go ahead and take a look at some of the eggs that I hatched. All of these eggs that I've hatched are Pokemon that I already had, but they may be Pokemon you've never seen before, so I'm just going to go ahead and show them to you. I got a Ponyta CP 458. I have 2 higher Ponytas already in my collection, so I mean that was a decent evolution just because I got the candies for it, but definitely wish the CP was higher. And then the second egg is a Paris, so I already evolved Paris into Parasect before. Nothing special about this Pokemon, just going to get the candies. Now that you're caught up with everything that's happened since the end of episode number 8, I'm going to go to the park, see if I can catch some new high CP Pokemon or even some brand new Pokemon that I can add to my Pokemon collection. I just got to the park and there's an Ivysaur on my nearby sightings. Going to try to find this ASAP. Just came across the Ivysaur CP 537. Going to go ahead and try to catch this. Since I do want the candies, I'm going to go ahead and feed it a berry and then throw a Great Ball. I believe there's also either a Dratini or a Dragonair after I catch this Ivysaur. Hopefully it doesn't run away from me. I really want to get these candies, and it would be a sick catch just because it is an Ivysaur. Breaks free from, oh my goodness, did that really just happen? Dragonair just showed up on my map. I'm going to try to catch it now. Hopefully it doesn't run away like that Ivysaur did a few moments ago. This won't be my highest Dragonair, but it's always cool to catch a Pokemon like this. Went ahead and buried it right there. Gonna go ahead and throw a Great Ball now. Ooh, might need to use an Ultra Ball because it does have the red circle around it, which means it's gonna be tougher to catch. Did a great throw with the Great Ball. If it doesn't work here, or if it doesn't capture here, I'm gonna go ahead and throw an Ultra Ball after I bury it again. Good thing it did not run. Dropping down another berry to feed it with. People are all running to where the Dragonair was at, trying to catch it, using my index finger to throw. Oh, and you see it jump at me. A little bit of a glare on my phone screen right now as well. I need to focus up and throw this Ultra Ball and hit it. There we go. Great throw with an Ultra Ball. Let's see if this one catches. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3 rolls. There we go. Ivysaur ran away, but we did catch a Dragonair. First catch here at the park. A wild Sea King has appeared, CP 366. I do have higher Sea Kings in this, but since it is the fully evolved form of Goldeen and I want to get the candies, I'm going to go ahead and give it a berry and then throw a Great Ball at it. Pardon me, I was almost going to say Ultra Ball, but I'm going to go ahead and throw a Great Ball. Let's see if we can get it with 1 throw. We got 1 wobble. Make that 2 wobbles, and just like that, add another Sea King to our Pokemon collection. I just hatched an egg, got a Meowth CP 410. I didn't even know the egg was about to hatch, although I was able to turn on my recording software, but pretty happy that the CP on this Meowth is so high. I do have 15 candies now for Meowth, so that makes it 2 Meowths here in episode number 9. Been out here at the park for a while now. You saw that Ivysaur that ran away. I did catch the Dragonair, and then I caught a Sea King as well. Hatched the Meowth you saw a few moments ago. Before I leave the park, I want to go ahead and do a couple of evolves here from my Pokemon collection. On the screen right now, you can see I have 5 Pokemon favorited, 2 Slowpokes, 1 Execute, 1 Psyduck, and 1 Magikarp. So we're going to go ahead and evolve these real quick before episode number 9 ends. I have more than enough candies to evolve 2 Slowpokes. So here we go. We're going to hop into the first evolve. I should have a new highest Pokemon overall CP rating after I finish these evolves, and I'm really excited to see what that Magikarp becomes as far as the CP level for a Gyarados is concerned. But here is the first Slowpoke evolving into a Slowbro. The CP rating for this Pokemon is 1,516, so it's not quite as high as the 1,551 Pokemon I already have, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and do this CP 673 as well, just see what it turns out to be. It's evolving on the screen right now. I really thought it would be around 1,600, maybe even 1,700. Unfortunately, that first one wasn't. Let's see what this second one turns out to be. Gotta assume it's gonna be just a little bit lower. The CP for this Slowbro turns out to be anytime now. 1,494, so a little lower than I expected. Gonna go ahead and evolve this Execute into an Executor. You see right now, both are on the screen. 1,510 is my Executor's current CP, and I believe that came from a 545 Execute, so this one should definitely be my new highest Pokemon in my Pokemon collection. Very excited to evolve this, see what it turns out to be. Evolution going down on the screen right now. Let's see what this Executor turns out to be. CP rating will be on the screen in just a second, and the CP is 1,788. Absolutely incredible. My new highest Pokemon here in Pokemon Go. Gonna go ahead and evolve this Psyduck into a Golduck. You can see I have 206 candy, so I have plenty. I'm not expecting anything crazy from this Psyduck turning into a Golduck. Possibly my new highest Golduck, who knows, not really worried about it that much. But it's always nice to evolve a Pokemon just so you can see what that evolved form becomes as far as the CP rating goes. Golduck right now, what are you? And then we can go on to Magikarp. That's the one I'm really excited about. 1,369, so pretty good. Magikarp on the screen now. Gonna go ahead and evolve this. CP currently 138 with an HP of 33. Hoping to get a new highest Gyarados. I'm planning on it actually being a new highest Gyarados just because of the original Magikarp that evolved had a lower CP and a lower HP. But this Magikarp's evolving right now. Gyarados on the screen as usual. Looks sick, looks amazing. And the CP for this Gyarados is going to turn out to be 1,558. And the second attack, unfortunately, is Twister. Was kind of hoping for a Hydro Pump or something like that. I think Twister is like the weakest attack as far as Gyarados goes. And the size of this thing is extra small, 1.27 kilograms. Anyways, new highest CP Gyarados, 1,558. Taking a look at my Pokedex, I've seen 91 Pokemon and caught on 91 Pokemon that I have seen. Luckily for me, 100% accuracy out here. Gonna hit the 100 Pokemon mark sometime in the near future, and then one day hopefully catch every single Pokemon that is out there. But as I scroll through the list right here in my Pokedex, you may recognize some of the Pokemon from previous episodes. If not, be sure to go back and check out those previous episodes. That way you can get yourself caught up here on the series. With that being said, that's going to do it here for episode number 9 of the Pokemon Go series here on my channel. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. New videos every single day here on my channel. I'm Gunners Live. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
Don't tell me that this isn't real. Don't tell me this ain't how I feel. This is all I have, all I have. All I ever wanted was somebody to get this. All I ever wanted was somebody to play this. Yeah, take my song, put it on they play, and get goosebumps every time they play it. Wait, this my